In this video, we will take a look at the comparison between Vivo T1G 5G versus Redmi Note 11S. Which mobile is best mobile under 20,000? Xiaomi sub-brand Redmi is easily one of the most favorable brands under the 20,000 rupees segment. The company has a strong hold in this segment and it is providing one of the best phones in the world right now. And to further strengthen its proposition, Redmi has introduced the Redmi Note 11S smartphone. The latest device from the brand comes with a host of exciting features like 108 megapixel camera, AMOLED display, dual speakers, 33-watt fast charging, high resolution audio, and more. On the other hand, Vivo has been working extensively to strengthen its position in the under 20,000 segment. Hence, the company has been actively launching smartphones at this price. The latest addition is the Vivo T1, which comes with some competitive features like 120Hz display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 SoC, liquid cooling technology, and more. So the question here is, which one can be considered the best mobile under 20,000 in especially India? To answer this, we have put both the devices against each other to make it easier for you to get to the decision. So without further ado, here's a specific based comparison of Vivo T1 and Redmi Note 11S. First of all, we take a look at their price. The Vivo T1 price in India starts at 15,990 rupees for the 4GB RAM and 128 storage. The 6GB RAM and 128GB internal storage is priced at 16,900. Lastly, we have 8GB of RAM and 128GB storage. Comes with a price tag of 19,990 rupees. The smartphone will be available for purchase from Flipkart, Vivo India Online, and major retail stores across the country from February 14. The Redmi Note 11S in India price starts at 16,499 rupees for the 6GB RAM and 64 storage. The 6GB RAM and 128GB internal storage variant comes with a price tag of 17,499 rupees, while the 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage option is priced at 18,499 rupees. The phone is available for purchase from Amazon, mi.com, Mi Home Stores, and major retail stores across the country from 16 February. Vivo T1 versus Redmi Note 11S design. Coming to the design language, the Vivo T1 5G offers a glossy finish at the back panel with a distinguished camera module at the top left corner. The phone is available in two color options, Starlight Black and Rainbow Fantasy. The device also features 5 layers of liquid cooling technology which can reduce the core temperature by 10 degrees. There is a slide mounted fingerprint sensor on the right side along with volume controls. Now Redmi Note 11S look like similar to the other Redmi Note series smartphones. The front panel has a punch hole cutout that houses the selfie camera, while the rear panel offers a quad camera setup. The right side features a power on off button along with volume controls. The Redmi Note 11S is available in horizon blue, polar white, and space black colors. Now take a look at their display. Moving on, both smartphones are loaded with some interesting display technology. The Redmi Note 11S is loaded with a 6.43-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a screen resolution of 24,000 x 180 pixels. The screen also supports a 90Hz refresh rate, DCI-P3 color gamut, and up to 1000 peak brightness. The Vivo T1 5G is loaded with a 6.58-inch Full HD Plus LCD display with a screen resolution of 2408 multiply 1080 pixels. The smartphone is loaded with a 120Hz refresh rate along with a 240Hz touch sampling rate. That said, it all boils down to consumer preference. Those who want a 120Hz display can option for Vivo, while those who want a better contrast ratio can go for Redmi Note 11s. Vivo T1 versus Redmi Note 11s performance. In terms of performance, both of them are powerhouse. The Vivo T1 5G is powered with latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 processor, which is based on a 8nm processor. The chipset comes with an Adreno 619L GPU. The phone also features up to 8 GB of RAM and up to 128 GB internal storage, with an option to expand the storage up to 1 TB via a microSD card slot. The handset runs on Android 11 with FunTouch OS 12 on top of it. The Redmi Note 11s is powered by the MediaTek Helio G96 processor, which is based on a 12nm processor. The chipset comes with the Mali G52 MC2 processor. The device is loaded up with 8 GB RAM and 128 GB internal storage, with an option to expand the storage up to 1 TB. The Redmi Note 11s also runs on MIUI 13, which is based on the Android 11 operating system. Vivo has an upper hand here as you are getting a better chipset along with support for 5G, while the Redmi device is 4G that packs an older MediaTek chipset. Now talk about their cameras. Coming to cameras, the Redmi Note 11s is the second Note series smartphone that comes loaded with a 108 megapixel Samsung HM2 sensor. The phone also features an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens with 118-degree FOV, 2 megapixel depth sensor and 2 megapixel macro shooter with 2.4 aperture. The device also packs a 16 megapixel sensor at the front for selfies and video calling. The Vivo T1 5G comes with a triple camera setup at the rear. The phone offers a 50 megapixel primary sensor with 1.8 aperture along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor and 2 megapixel macro shooter with 2.4 aperture. The device also features a 16 megapixel front facing camera with an 2.0 aperture. Now take a look at their batteries, that which phone has best battery. In terms of battery, the Redmi Note 11s is used up by a 5000 mAh battery and comes with 33-watt fast charging support. The Vivo T1 is also packed with a 5000 mAh battery, though it offers only 18-watt fast charging support. Now talk about their verdict. Both the Vivo T1 and Redmi Note 11s give a neck-on-neck competition to each other. The Redmi Note 11s gives you slightly better display quality and 108 megapixel is surely the star of the show. However, Vivo T1 is not far behind. The device offers a better design aesthetics that you also get a better refresh rate. Moreover, the Vivo phone also comes with a better processor. That said, it all boils down to consumer preference. Those who are looking for a 5G smartphone with some good design and camera hardware can easily consider the new Vivo T1, while those who want to consume more video content and are inclined towards testing 108 megapixel sensors can option for Redmi Note 11s. Now these are two phones that are available in India under 20,000 rupees, and Vivo has upper hand because it is providing the best processor while Redmi is providing best camera in this price tag. We take a look at the Redmi Note 10 versus Vivo Y31 comparison. There are designs of both these phones. Now we take a look at their specifications. We first of all take a look at their display size. Redmi Note 10 has 6.43-inch display while Vivo has 6.5-inch display. Both the phones have a IPS LCD display while Redmi has Super AMOLED display. Now we take a look at their resolution. Redmi has 108 multiplied 2400 pixels resolution while Vivo has also 1080 multiplied 2408 pixels. Now we take a look at their rear cameras. Redmi has 48 megapixel quad core camera while Vivo has 48 megapixel triple camera. Now if we talk about their selfie cameras, Redmi has 13 megapixel single camera while Vivo has also 16 megapixel single camera. Now if we talk about their processor, then Redmi Note 10 has Snapdragon 678 11 nanometer processor while Vivo has also Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 11 nanometer processor. Now if we talk about their battery, the Redmi has 5000 mAh battery while Vivo also has 5000 mAh battery. Now if we talk about their design and build, their dimensions are Redmi has 160.5 multiply 7 4.5 multiply 8.3 mm dimensions while Vivo has 163.9 multiply 75.3 multiply 8.4 mm dimensions. If we talk about their weight, Redmi has 178.8 gram while Vivo has 188 gram. If we talk about their protection, then Redmi has Corning Gorilla Glass 3 and here is not Vivo protection available. So we talk about their color. Redmi phone is available in shadow black, forest white and aqua green colors while Vivo phone is available in racing black and ocean blue colors. If we talk about their main cameras, then Redmi has 48 megapixel main camera plus 8 megapixel plus 2 megapixel and with also 2 megapixel camera. Now if we talk about Vivo cameras, then it has 48 megapixel main camera, 2 megapixel macro lens with 2 megapixel depth camera. Now we take a look at their features that the main cameras are providing. Redmi phone provides LED flash, HDR and panorama while Vivo phone also provide LED flash, HDR, panorama. If we talk about the video, then Redmi is providing 4K with 30 fps and 1080 pixel with 60 and 30 fps both. Now we take a look at Vivo phone that is providing video features that are 4K with 30 fps and 108 pixel with 30 fps and it has gyro stabilization. If we talk about the front camera, then Redmi has 13 megapixel front camera with HDR features and 180 pixel at 30 fps. Now Vivo also has 16 megapixel front camera selfie with HDR and 108 megapixel at 30 fps video quality. If we talk about performance, then Redmi has Snapdragon 6 has octa-core CPU with Adreno 612 GPU and it has a slot for microSD and it has 4 GB RAM with GB storage. While we talk about Vivo, then Vivo has Qualcomm Snapdragon 662 11 nanometer chipset and it has octa-core CPU with Adreno 610 GPU and it also has a memory slot for microSD and it has 6 GB RAM with 128 GB built-in storage. If we talk about battery timing and the charger, and then Redmi has USB Type-C charger with 5000 mAh non-removable battery and it has fast charging of 33 watt. On the other side, Vivo has USB Type-C 2 and USB on the go, non-removable 5000 mAh battery with fast charging 18 watt. If we talk about the technology and SIM slots, then it has 5G LTE technology and Redmi also has dual SIM nano SIM, dual standby SIM card and it has operating system of Android 11 and MIUI 12. On the other hand, Vivo also has LTE and it does not support 5G technology, so it has dual SIM nano SIM, dual standby and it also operates on Android 11 Fun Touch 11 operating system.